Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is I've been doing multiple videos in the day, so same clothes. Um, let's talk a little bit about Liveops 101, how to get started. You just signed up, you did your background check. What now? Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is enter what's called Liveops Nation. It is the forum. It is where you find your resources. It is where you find your opportunities page. Or actually, let's back up. The first thing you find is Okta, Liveops Nation Okta, where you can get into Liveops Nation, where you can get into OpenForce, LSE, and there's another tile there for opportunities, which takes you to the same place as the forum does. So you get in there, and there's Litmos in there too. So a little bit, Liveops Nation is the forum. It is where you connect to people, so that's one of the tiles that's in there. It also has the resources. It also has like little links to everywhere you need to go. Then there's Litmus, which is where you will be taking your training modules. Now, in these training modules, the very first client you have, those training modules will go over how to schedule, how to set up direct deposit, how to do this, how to do that, all of the Liveops 101. And every time you have a client, you will have that refresher. So you will have access to OpenForce, which is how we do our invoicing. Now, OpenForce invoices usually within 24 to 48 business hours, not including Saturday and Sunday. So if you work Saturday, it'll be Tuesday. If you work Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So just so you know where that happens. So say you work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then you may have 3 different invoices coming in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Either one of those days will have 3 or they'll be split among those days. So it's very important that you be patient. Your invoices are how you get paid. I always recommend that as soon as you see an invoice that is ready to be submitted, if that is the correct information, click the little checkmark box, hit submit. You can do this as often as you want. I recommend doing it daily. So that is OpenForce. It's very basic. You're going to set up your direct deposit. It is your responsibility to have Okta Verify, which there'll be another tile about that. That'll take you through the steps to do the multi-factor authentication. And let's get into Liveops Nation. So Liveops Nation, most people pay attention to the discussion. There's challenges, which will be different things like how to do this, refresh that. We're having a lunch and learn. Here's an event. It'll also be how you take your attendance. So say I am with a utility company, and we'll call it Utility Company A. Utility Company A will have a tile of challenges. So I'll click Challenges, then click Utility Company A, and at the end of my class session, okay, it'll be Day 1 challenge. Click that, answer some questions, submit. Now they take names too, but you have to go ahead and submit your daily class thing. If you don't, you have to get in touch with them because that's how you get paid, that's how you pass certification. Hang on, y'all, I just have something happening here real quick. And it's very important that as you do things, that you do it in a timely manner. You should be checking Liveops Nation every day. You can take the weekends off, but every day. So let's talk a little bit about the opportunities page. People are like, I'm not seeing these opportunities, Becky. Or, Becky, I looked in at noon and just saw 1. So let's take the opportunity that I'm with now, which is their infomercial line. And the infomercial line is very, very popular. People do not leave it very often. So you only see it open for an hour or 2, and then it disappears. So clicking on the opportunities page, I always say 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when they start to drop. Now, Mondays are a popular day for that, but they can do it any time during the week. They can do it any time during the day. You have to hit refresh and be on top of it until you find a client or your second client that you are looking for. So, the opportunities page are going to have the client card, which is what I call the client card. It'll say the name of the company. It'll be like Company A. You'll click on it. It'll say, okay, Company A is year round. Company A is busiest Mondays and Fridays in the morning. Company A is busiest these months. Like a utility company, they're busy all the time, but one of them does not have weekend hours. So you are required to work a certain amount of hours Monday and Friday. And that'll be on there. Now, information also on the client card. How much you're paid per minute. It'll say the certification times, certification classes. You'll have an example call to listen to. There'll be an example certification schedule to look at. It'll give you any sort of information if you need dual screens or a landline or certain kind of headset, like one of the clients only allows certain kinds of headsets. And so you'll have that information on it, and it'll have the time you can apply. Now, say you look through Company A and you're like, no. You go back to the opportunities page, you see Company B. You look at that and you're like, oh yeah, I like that. Company B is a retail client. How fun. I shop there. I know about the products about that. Awesome. So you're looking through and they're like, oh, we're busy this time. We're busy that time. The commits, and a commit is a 30-minute period block of time that you have to service the client. So you say the commits, and the commits might be, let me grab my calculator. Say the commits are 130 a month. So 130 commits, that's 65 hours. That's 16.25 hours per week. And that's the minimum. You can work more, but the minimum is this. And you're like, you know what? I like retail. I like the client. I'm a customer of the client. This is good. You listen to a call. You're like, okay. And you click apply. And then I always tell people take a screenshot of the client card because you're going to want to know that information later. So you hit apply. And on the client card in the opportunities, it'll say 900 positions open. So we're looking for 900 different agents to service the client. And yes, some of them have 1,000. Others have 400. If you speak Spanish, some of them only have 30 or 40, but they pay more. So you wait. They say, okay, you're going to go to what they call their little questionnaire. And they're going to say, what state are you in? How many hours? Now, this really messes people up. So listen. Always put the maximum hours. 26 plus hours per week. Always put that. If you put less, they can decline you because they might be looking for people to work the maximum number of hours. Even if their minimum is 16.25, always put that max. And then you'll be like, yes, I have dual screens. Hang on just a minute, something's going on in the other. Okay, sorry about that, I had a little noise going on. And then put, I have dual screens. I have this, I have that. And they'll be like, okay, click that. And then you wait. So as you are waiting, you will receive a response within 5 business days. Again, not counting Saturday, not counting Sunday. You will receive a response by text and email. So you're either going to get, I am so sorry, we have run out of open spaces, or congratulations, you need to sign your SOW, S-O-W, that is Statement of Work. Hurry up and sign it, okay? Hurry. So you'll sign all that, and they're going to be like a week before, or a few days to a week before class starts, we're going to send you the Zoom link for training, the schedule for training, and we have AM or PM classes. Now, only one client makes you go to both. But for the retail client, it's morning or afternoon. And I think the retail client is 10 a.m. to 12 Eastern, or 5 to 7 in the evening, and then adjust for your time zone and adjust for the client. Um, so you have that. So there's some things you're going to want to get ready. The Friday, most of these start Mondays. The Friday before, your e-learning, your litmus, will be available. So you want to get started. You want to do those Liveops 101 modules. And that is going to be about how to schedule, how to use OpenForce, how to find this, how to do that, how to submit a ticket, how to navigate Liveops. So it's 101. And throughout your time with Liveops, you can always go back and review that, okay? So before you sign up for the client, before you get your first invoice, you do want to set up your direct deposit through OpenForce. Now, because the pay is semi-monthly on the 1st and the 16th, they have partnered with Zayzoon to get your money a little quicker. So after your first pay period, not before, but after your first pay period, they kind of calculate how much you would make on a daily basis. And you can take up to the max of what they allow, and you're allowed to do that one per pay period. And that kind of gets you a little few dollars in your pocket before then. So that is something to consider. Not everybody does it. I've done it myself. It's not been a big deal. They do charge you $5. So if you borrow, say you only needed like some gas money, okay, and payday's a few days away. So you say, hey, give me 20. It goes within 5 minutes into your account. It takes just 5 minutes. And when you pay it back, instead of 20, you're paying them back 25. And I think the first withdrawal is free. But you can look a little bit more on the forums about that and ask about that. People are always dropping their links. And so that is the pay thing, okay? Now, let's talk about this. If the 16th falls on a bank holiday, Sunday, or sometime where financial transactions are not being done, like January 1st, banks are closed. It'll be the day after. It's not the day before, the day after. So January 2nd, you would get paid. Now, talking about the pay periods, we're coming up on November. We really are. So let's use November. Say you've already gone through certification and you have started invoicing and you submitted invoices from November 1st to November 15th. You've got, say, 10 days worth of invoices that you've already submitted. You will be paid December 1st. So the start of the pay period is November 1st. It literally takes to the next 1st of the next month, because the pay period doesn't end until the 15th. And then it takes a couple of weeks for it to do its little thing. So it literally is a month, you would say. Semi-monthly, but that first pay period takes a while. Then, if the pay period from November 16th to the end of the month is paid December 16th. And there is a pay schedule that you can find in the resources. So let's talk about the resources tab, which most people don't. It's going to have screen captures, this and that, PDF files, little videos to watch, talking about various aspects of Liveops. Now, when you are on the discussion forums, you are going to have 3: My Business, Strictly Social, and Tech Talk. So if you have a technical issue, say you are wanting to upgrade your computer, you want the best Amazon thing, you go to Tech Talk or My Business. Hey folks, what computer equipment could you buy? And like you might ask me, and I did buy mine refurbished off Amazon about 2.5 years ago, still using it. Windows 10, i5, works great. 32 gig RAM, it does everything it needs to. Okay, so you'll get links and connect with people. Or you might say, hey, listen, I can't set up my dual monitors. Can somebody help me? You will have help doing that, okay? You'll say, I've got Windows. It looks like this. You might say, hey, I don't have an Ethernet connection in the back of my desktop or laptop. What adapters are y'all using? You'll get links that people have used successfully. People are here to help you. Not everybody's on the same page, but people are here to help you. You will find help to any questions. There are no stupid questions. So that is talking over challenges, discussions, the opportunities page, and all that other good stuff. So that kind of is your 101 on Liveops. If you're interested in working for Liveops, the link is down below. My name is Becky. I'm sorry this video went on. You have a great day.